What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Coach Glow. This is the babies. It's the babies. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hey. Today we're going to be pulling cards for Gemini. Cards for Gemini. What does Gemini need to see today? Gemini could be hiding something or I don't know, you're like shy and you're trying not to overthink a situation, but like, I don't know. Maybe you feel judged. What are you so shy about? The Knight of Wands. Okay. Someone's moving fast. Here for a good time, not a long time. Playboy energy. Yeah. Yeah. Look at him. Look at him. With his thing on fire, just fucking running around. Running all around Hartford. Like a fucking trapas. Knight of Wands. Nasty, dirty, sucio. I'm just kidding. But see, that's like being judged. I'm judging the hell out of this Knight of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Oh, could be a Leo specifically. This one was already flipped over. Look at that. Ooh. I don't know. This just kind of feels like, you know, like this Knight of Wands, they need this with the Sun card. They need this new start, this fresh new start with the Knight of Wands. Something's like a fresh new start. You're feeling good, very high vibrational here, and you're just trying to like see what kind of, you know, what kind of stuff you can get into. There's nothing wrong with that. This is like a very exciting energy. With the Sun card, it makes you happy. You're making lots of people happy. With the Knight of Wands, you're like on a journey to the pyramids. Or you could be like, I don't know, I feel like you're being like led somewhere with the Sun card. You're being led to like shine right now. You know, you're being told, you know, not to settle down right now. No, this is not the time to settle down with the Sun card. You got to keep some sort of like positive energy up. It's like this journey sort of like needs it. It needs you to be like on call. I like this shit. This is great. I feel good about this here with the Knight of Wands. But it's kind of like reckless though. Okay. With the Sun card, it's like new. It's like someone just got like a new car or something like that. But they're like, they want to see what this baby can do. Like, I don't know. It's just really fun. You know, but kind of reckless. With the Sun card. And it's like, you know this about yourself. The Knight of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Knight of Pentacles is slowing it way down. You went from the Knight of Wands, which is just like this fire, like rocket. And then this Knight of Pentacles is here to sort of keep you on track, or not stay motivated, but oh, the window's open. To keep you To make this Sun card energy last, this Knight of Pentacles is here to make this Sun card energy last. Knight of Wands, you don't want it to be, you don't want this experience to just be like an overnight quick fix type of like thing. You want to know that you are resilient, and that you can overcome, you know, anything with the Knight of Wands. Nothing is going to slow you down. With the Sun card here, like, nothing can stop you. It can slow you down, but it's definitely not going to stop you. And I only feel like it's slowing you down so that it lasts longer. This Sun energy, whatever it is that you are, the Sun card, that you are created for yourself, that is create, that you're, I don't know, something about, like this good energy. It's like God wants you to keep it, like, or hold on to it. Like I can see somebody being like, you know, I'm never leaving you with the Knight of Wands. It's like you can run all you want. Somebody's like, you can run right now. I don't care. With the Sun card, like someone's like, I love you. I'm never leaving you with the Knight of Pentacles, or you're stuck with me for the rest of your life. That's what you get when you do Knight of Wands things. You know, sometimes you create something here that is you know, it's for the long haul. You know, Knight of Wands. You can't just, you know, keep sleeping around with people and expect someone not to get pregnant with the Sun card. Expect not to create something. You can't be reckless. You got to realize, you know, you got to look in front of you. See what you're creating. What kind of life are you creating? Or what are you starting here? What are you getting into here? With the Knight of Pentacles, I don't know. I feel like something is, you do something spontaneously here, and it's like you got to carry it now everywhere you go. I don't think it's like a burden. I feel like it's helping you stay on track. Or it's helping you, this Sun energy, it helps it like last longer. It's not like an overnight thing. Like I'm gonna, you know, or something doesn't have to be an overnight thing. It's something doesn't have to be a one-night stand. Like I feel like you weren't planning on something, you know, Knight of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles, but now you're like kind of stuck with it. And I don't think you're too upset about it. The Knight of Pentacles. It's nice to have a friend. Four of Pentacles. It makes whatever, it makes something more comfortable, right? It's also talking about like get comfortable. It's like don't get too comfortable, but get comfortable, or get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Maybe for a couple of months here. You could be leaving a very comfortable lifestyle, and doing something on your own, creating something on your own. You know, but just don't expect something to happen like overnight. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Like I feel like someone's been, you know, not saving, and because they're just the Sun card. How are you going to protect this Sun of yours if you're just out there like wearing it off? Or I don't know. This is somebody who needs to stay in the house. No, but don't stay in the house. I don't know. Don't take advice from me. What do I know? But, you know, there's something here that you're holding on to very, very tightly with the Knight of Pentacles. Like, you don't want this to change. You don't want it to leave. Knight of Wands, like, you're having so much fun right now. You're having fun with what you're doing. You're excited to get up and go and do this thing. You feel like it's productive. You feel like, you know, something here that you do, that you practice every day. It's like keeping you feeling safe and leveled. Knight of Wands. Like, people can't take advantage of your energy because they can't catch you or they can't keep up with you because you're always changing or you're always on the go, or it seems like it. You're always tied up with work. You're always busy. With the Sun card, it almost seems like you're happier at work. Knight of Wands. It seems like you're happier with work, Knight of Wands. But also, the things that you do at work here, like, it gives you more stamina, you know, at home to deal with your, like, the family and the kids. So whatever it is that you're doing, yeah, it is, you know, not the most fun, but, like, it gives you space, or it creates, like, time and space here for you to do the things that are more fun for you because of this other, like, disciplined side of you. So I like this. I like this. With the Sun card, you're starting to see how something balances out. You know, it's like you're creating your own stability here. You're balancing it out in your own way with the Sun card. Ten of Swords. You're not ignoring something anymore. You know, something with your finances has to change. Something about the way that you feel or the way that you think about your finances here. You know, I feel like you're going without for now just because you don't. Just because you're saving money doesn't mean you can't have fun. So I'm seeing you, like, just creating, like, this, like, adventure place, like, at home. An at-home amusement park, an at-home theater. You're, like, really getting creative at home with the Knight of Wands. You could be feeling, like, restless, and the only way to, you know, to scratch this itch is to create something. But it's like you only have, like, you don't have that many resources. At least you think. With the Star card, I feel like, okay, it's not the Magician, but for some reason, like, the Star card, it's like all you need is, like, yourself. Like, you're the star. You're like, what can I, you know, not sell, but what can I, you know, work on to make it, like, cool enough so I can, like, show it off or sell it or something like that, right? Because you're trying to, like, Knight of Pentacles, you're trying to maybe cut back, save money, but I feel like you don't want to do that. You want to make more money, but you're like, oh, man. It's a Star card. Like, you feel like you want to sell something, but you don't have the money to buy the supplies for it. Because maybe you're online and you're doing, it's like you become the star. Like, you don't need half the things that you're trying to, like, play around with. All you need to do is work with what you know. And who do you know best? Your fucking self. With the Star card. I feel like the way that you talk to yourself or the way that you treat yourself is the way that you treat others here. But I feel like you're doing it on, like, 10. You're so helpful. Like, you're so healing to listen to. The Star card is, you could be, you know, someone who gives, like, really great advice online. The head of a company. You got some sort of like creative design here. It could be you or just something that you know how to do with your hands. With the Star card. It's like you're trying to work on all these other projects or make all these other projects happen here, but like nothing works because I feel like you were investing in the wrong thing. And now you're investing in yourself here. You're like, I don't even need all that. I don't need all that. It's like you're cutting out a lot of things that you don't need, and it's just you out here, like with the microphone and a crowd full of people. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna talk about? And everything that's on your mind is so relatable. Everything you say, it's just like, oh my God. Like, it really is. Like, how do you even know about that? Like, something is a mind fuck, or like a twister, like a brain teaser, brain twister. Or didn't I say something about you being like resilient too? I think I did. Like, how is, after all of this betrayal and darkness and, you know, the Ten of Swords could also be like you keep on ignoring things and you just keep letting it slide. You just ignore things. You don't speak up for yourself. You overthink everything. Just, you know, all the different ways you can fuck up your own situation here. You've thought it up. You've done it all. So it's like you have shit to talk about. You got a story here. This is a story. And your story is so like dark and twisted, but like so interesting. And like the Sun card, it's like that's where you get your light from. All of your darkness, all these dark twisted thoughts. Here, the Sun card. Like, I just see you writing a book and there's like a kid in a room, and he opens up the book and it's like the book is like glowing in his face. And like, he's reading your story and it's so inspiring with the Sun card. With the Knight of Wands, you're like, yeah, I used to be, you know, wild. And, you know, people are always questioning, like, or, you know, they always want to know, like, how did you get yourself out of one phase and into another? Or like, how did this end up being your job or something like that? How did you end up being the star? Like, what is your story with the Knight of Pentacles? And I don't know if it's even about your story. I think it's about just like the way that you are, the way like God made you, your relationship with God, you know, or the universe or whatever. Look at this. Fast back and forth communication. Could be online. You could be getting a lot of attention online. You could be speaking fast too, because it's like you just want to get it all out. You just want to like just talk about it. You just want to talk about it. You're like getting it all out. And it's like the way that you're doing it is, it's like you're doing it like really fast. You're like ripping it off like a Band-Aid. You find also that like things become a lot easier for you. Things are much smoother with the Knight of Pentacles. Like, that's why shit was taking so long with the Sun card and the Knight of Wands. It was like you would want to put yourself out there, but then you would like shy away because maybe you did something too embarrassing or too wild. And you're like, it's like you're trying to control what other people think about you. And you've come to a point here with the Knight of Pentacles where you're like realizing that that's what's slowing down your money, that's what's keeping you stuck. it's like you realize that you put yourself in a box. You put yourself in a box, and you're also realizing how much the world needs to hear your story, hear your healing, watch you shine, read your story, learn from you even. Yeah. Like you're tired of like running around. You want to be a good example. You want to be some sort of guiding light. Or that's what you are. That's what you're meant to be doing. Yeah. 8 of Swords came out again. Remember, it wanted to come out in the very, very beginning. This is you. These are your crippling thoughts. This is you holding yourself back. You can easily get out of these ropes here. She's all scared. She's got her eyes covered up. You know, it's like ignorance is bliss. Like, I just don't even want to know. Or you feel like even when you did speak up, you weren't being heard. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. You feel like you're all grown up now. You've seen enough to know where, you know, how you want to play your hand. You've seen enough. You've seen enough. Four of Cups. Yeah, you just want to stay home. It's right underneath the Four of Pentacles, too. Let me see. Yeah, you got the Four of Cups underneath the Four of Pentacles here. Where you're like, see, that's why I don't go outside, or that's why I don't do these things. It's like something is meant to kind of throw a monkey wrench into this Knight of Wands here with the Sun card. It's like you're living, you feel free, you're prancing around here, you don't have a care in the world. But it's like, you know, you're shining so bright, like you need to protect yourself. You need protection. If you're going to be the Knight of Wands, you need protection here. Because things could spiral. And sometimes maybe things need to spiral for you to kind of get with the star, get with the program, and reel that shit right back in here. Right? Things are moving fast, and it's like, you know, you have full control of the direction of this place, but like you're acting, I'm not saying Knight of Pentacles. Someone's acting like scared and like they don't know what to do, and it's like, take some responsibility for your own life. Knight of Wands. Okay, Knight of Wands. Just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean you have a bad life. And this is what you could be thinking about. These are all the positive messages that you are like getting back from the universe. It's like something is slowing you down, you know, here. But did you die? But did you die? You're like, no, you have to keep on going. And you know this too. You know this too. It's like, you know, you have to do something. You know, you have to keep on going. You know that you have the energy to make something right, to heal something here. Maybe you hurt somebody, you know. But you have the ability, you have the energy, you have the freedom here to turn your situation around. Why aren't you doing that? I feel like you're not doing it. You got the Four of Cups, and the Eight of Swords is like you literally holding your tongue, holding yourself back. The Four of Cups is you like not being interested in this cup that's being offered to you. You're not interested in this here. You don't want to celebrate with anybody. You don't go outside anymore. Like, people miss your energy. With the Knight of Wands, it's okay to have fun here. But you got to keep yourself in check. So maybe this is you going out, but you're keeping yourself in check here. Like, people are offering you things here, and you're like, no, thank you, because you are committed to your healing. You want to hold on to this positive energy here. You know, you don't want it to, Knight of Wands, it's like your job is to protect this thing, this Knight of Wands here, this sun energy. That's your job, is to protect that. You know, let it be a kid, let it have fun here. And like, when, you know, like, I feel like, you know, this is like a little kid that like hurts themselves, but it's like, you know, it heals from that here, and life goes on. Like, you keep going here. It's almost like you're teaching somebody how to think about, like, hard things happen sometimes, bad things happen. You know, sometimes you get hurt, but life goes on. You got to keep, you know, and you keep going. Life goes on, Knight of Wands. Something about, I don't know, it's like somebody doesn't want to cry in front of you, or someone feels embarrassed about how they're acting, or something that they have here, and you're like, like, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of your past. Don't be ashamed of, you know, Knight of Pentacles. I don't care how long you were poor for, how long, like, look at how healthy you are now. You're like showing people, like, you know, you can, you know, fix these things up and make them into something completely brand new, something extra special here. Like, everybody gets a second chance, third chance, fourth chance. Everybody has a chance here while they're still alive to make anything of their life. And you are the leader, King of Wands, an example of that. That you can go from being like a badass kid, you know. Doing hood rat things with your hood rat friends. King of Wands to, like, you know, a respectable fucking member of the community here, a leader, in fact, in the community. People are very attracted to your lifestyle, the way that you are, not what you have. And that's the most important thing to you. That's what you cherish the most here. So it's like people can give you a bunch of things. They can give you whatever. I don't know. It's like you would rather get to know somebody on a real deep level. King of Wands. Maybe you're doing that with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see Leo here. I see Aquarius. King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Oh no, is that Taurus? That's got to be Taurus. King of Pentacles. It's got to be Taurus, because Taurus is the Hierophant and the Emperor. No. Taurus is the Hierophant and... What the fuck am I thinking about? And the Empress. That's what I wanted to say. King of Pentacles. You are stable as hell. You are stable. Knight of Wands. You went from being this Knight of Wands to the... Oh my gosh. Let me show you again. Let me show you this one. Okay? You went from the Knight of Wands through this journey where you were backstabbed, betrayed, where you learned some really harsh lessons, but you grew, you blossomed, You learned a lot. You took it as a lesson here. That's the thing. You learned the lesson. Or you're starting to understand the lesson here. What you're supposed to do with this in this moment here. Right? Let's say you break up with somebody. Everybody knows you break up with somebody, you start working out. You don't go out to the clubs. You start working on yourself. You start investing in yourself here. You know? Because you're like stronger than like the pain. You have to, you are resilient here. You're not trying to, you know, let some sort of breakup like take over your life. Or some sort of job loss take over your life. Look at this. You don't want to be stuck like this. You don't want to be stuck like that. You're not interested in being stuck with someone or in a situation where they're like, you know, it's broken, let's throw it away. Like, nah. 8 of Wands. And because of that attitude, because you don't give up, because you keep giving yourself chances, you know, or other people, whatever. Knight of Wands, you went from or you kept trying, or you weren't ashamed, you know, and you realize that things are lessons and blessings. You know, it's the way that you see your God too. Like, you really have a lot of trust in your God or in your universe. Like, your faith is strong for sure. With the Star card, you got some strong ass faith. Anyways, you go from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. And then you go from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. You understand what I'm saying? There's some real growth here. You growing. You're blooming. And it's not like an overnight thing. Like I said, with the Sun card. Oh my God. Let me just pull a couple more and then I'm gonna get out of here, because I think that was the one. Rest and recovery. 4 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. People could be coming to see you here or visit you more often, or paying you for your services to learn from you. With the Lovers card, Gemini energy. Look at you come through, Gemini. Oh my God, this has to be the best reading to start my day with. See, this type of energy is the best. Knight of Cups, yeah, Knight of Cups. And because of this whole, the way that you're doing things right here, I believe that this Knight of Cups, no matter where he is on his journey, he's going to turn into the King of Cups. And I believe that because of everything that I've seen come from your story right here. I believe that this Knight of Cups has a chance too, because of you. I love that. The Empress. I'm gonna get chills. I'm getting chills. Okay, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully, and then the Wheel of Fortune. I can't even. This is gonna be a good time for you. It seems so slow. It seems so like scary, but trust me, it's going to be a great conversation starter. It's like a really, it seems like a dark time in your life, but it's actually like a really good time. This is it. The Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, it's happening now. I love this. You're going to be okay. And in fact, you're going to help others be okay too. Something is very, like, your job is very, like, rewarding. Or what you want to do for work. Like, there's something here that you would rather be doing here. I feel like you should be doing that. It's going to be so rewarding. All right. I'll see you guys later. What a great reading. That's a great way to start my day. Love it.